to boost the manpower capacity in the education sector and also reduce the level of unemployment in Lagos State. The Akiwumi Ambode administration recently employed over 1,000 teachers into the state's teaching service. The new teachers were employed following stages of examination processes were the best qualified for the jobs. In a bid to therefore prepare them for the task ahead, the Lagos State Teachers Establishment and Pensions Office Tepo, in collaboration with the Lagos State Public Service Staff Development Center and Leading Learning Limited, put together a 4-day induction training program for the newly recruited teachers in the Lagos State Post-Primary Teaching Service.
For proper integration to state civil service, you will introduce to the rules, norms, and ethics of teaching profession, so that you will measure to the expectation of quality assurance in service delivery. As you begin your career, please endeavor to be 21st century compliant by being computer literate, diligent in electronic record keeping, and you must keep your records straight and readily abreast of new trends in teaching, as well as the respective subject areas.
You are entering a profession that is unique, and its responsibility too is unique. The responsibility includes nurturing talents and creating a bright future for our nation.
The participants were sensitized on the rules, norms, and ethics of the teaching profession, the history and structure of education in Nigeria and Lagos State, the public service rules, strategies for motivating the learners, and personal branding, to mention but a few.
This cabinet office is the office where the issue of coordination of expo is done. The gazette is produced. The gazette of officers, everything that government does that is authenticated is published by the office of the cabinet office. And that cabinet office is headed by a permanent secretary, who is also under the office of secretary to the state government.
This nation has all the resources that should make us develop, but why are we not developing? So we look at education. Are we actually meeting our needs through education? Are we actually developing the children of today for tomorrow? Are we giving the skills and the right attitude? And so that's why changes taking place. Changes taking place.
Newly recruited members of this noble profession, don't think that you are coming to spend a year or two. Take it that you have a profession, and your journey to becoming a director in the state service started the very first day you got your letter of appointment.
You are here to raise other leaders. You are leaders now, you are to raise leaders, and we are still raising leaders. So we want to appreciate Tepo for helping us to do our job, making our job lighter, because they are training you now so that when you get to our school, you are being taught how to do it right so that you can get the best.
We are here today to encourage all our newly employed or deployed teachers so that they will see the utmost need for them to ensure that this 4-day induction course impacts very, very well on their conduct and performance in the boardroom.
Guest speakers enjoined the teachers to uphold the ethics of the teaching profession while thanking Tepo for organizing such a laudable event.
This workshop is properly scoped to your needs and to prepare you for the role you are expected to perform as qualified teachers. It is meant to develop you and abreast you with ethics, norms, procedures, and techniques of teaching.
Make the best of all that you receive from this center, because it's to prepare you for greater heights. And a motivator said, never let each day give you the way it met you. That if each dawning day, you must aspire to get information. We want to launch you officially into the public service of Lagos State and its
especially into the teaching service, so that you know from the beginning the do's and the don'ts and all that is required of you to make a successful career.
Speaking with Education Report on TV, the Permanent Secretary, Tepo, and some directors in the state's Ministry of Education mentioned some of the expected outcome of the training.
There is a need for us to let them know what exactly is expected of them. One, they be taught of ethics of the profession, what you can do and what you cannot do. Like as a teacher, you cannot befriend a student as a male teacher. As a teacher, you shouldn't send the children on errand during school hours. As a teacher, you should not molest them. As a teacher, you are there as a local parent, as a sub-parent. You're supposed to mentor them, guide them, and also correct them.
They have started with a training like this. It's like building their capacity to know the market into where they are going, their clients, and how to treat their customers. And the customers are the parents, and by extension, the students. And they must, in every way, ensure that all the ethics of teaching profession are strictly adhered to.
The newly employed teachers gave kudos to the state government while promising to make the government proud.
There are so many things that I felt I knew before working with the private sector, but I got to know that it's quite different in the public sector. First of all, we've been introduced to Lagos State's teaching service. We're taught so many things, the ethics of the do's and don'ts of the career.
I want to appreciate the organizers and the brain behind organizing this seminar, the induction program. I've learned a lot. I learned about how Lagos came to be and how it's going to help me in my teaching as an economics teacher. I would have to relate, the economic activity in Lagos State with my classroom situation, and then I think it's going to enhance my teaching.
I want to thank the Lagos State government. I want to thank the Deputy Governor, Dr. Idiat Oluranti Adebule. I'm very, in fact, this is a golden opportunity for teachers and even those reading education in school to come into this profession. They are exposing us to things that will help us to bring and to teach and to train leaders of tomorrow.
To whom much is given, much is expected. The newly inducted teachers are expected to ensure the continuity of quality service delivery in the Lagos State education sector.